The production company is the team that create the film. They are responsible for the casting, initial budget, scripting, and production schedule that is utilised within the pre-production phase of any narrative to be shown on a media platform. They also hold the responsibility in finding directors and cinematographers to produce the film. The distribution company market the film, being responsible for decisions of publication in regard to the platforms the film will be advertised on and how, where, and when the film will be shown. My opening sequence is an example of an independent production film that, in a similar way to others associating with this category, would work alongside a handful of production and distribution companies at a cause of their lower budget. Similarly, as my film is of a lower budget, this would exclude cinema exposure, causing alternative methods to be made in order to showcase the film. Institutions such as the BBC may be available to show the entirety of my film as a bespoke production due to the film's British origin. Furthermore, as the film is independent and not a mainstream blockbuster that would be produced by one of the Big Six or their subsidiaries, this would appeal to the BBC industry. If my film were to be shown on the BBC channel, it would also appear on the BBC website, thus achieving an online profile. With reference to social media and how the BBC is presented through it, they have a Twitter account with 783,000 followers, a large audience for my film to be promoted to. However, becoming reliant on the BBC to publish, promote, and possibly financially budget sections of my film is an option that may not work due to the student nature that may not attract members of the institution. Metrodome, a UK-based distribution company, is an example of a media institution that could budget and distribute my student film, as they're a company who support British-based films, often providing them with an initial budget and deadline in order for the film to be made. Although their online presence may not be as prominent as the leading example the BBC gives, Metrodome have distributed and supported successful films that associate with my hybridised genres. Examples of these include Before Dawn, Entity, and Hostage. Another promotional technique that could be used for my film would be to enter into an international film festival such as Cannes, Raindance, Toronto, or Edinburgh, where, if it were to be selected, it would be showcased to numerous audiences worldwide. This, evidently, would promote the film in an alternative way to cinema. With reference to the sound used for the Page Turner Pictures production card, I used the non-diegetic sound of ticking. This sound is genre iconography due to the association ticking clocks have with building suspense. Mandate Pictures, producer of Drag Me to Hell and The Strangers, uses a similar repetitive noise to build upon the expected suspense of a psychological thriller and horror film. The white background for this production card contrasts with the conventional black that is seen adopted by New Line Cinema, the production company who produced Seven. Although the production cards are not similar, the intertitles used within the opening sequence for Seven inspired those within mine. I thought the glitchy and unstable nature of the text reflected the psychological thriller genre. The black background for Blink Productions is a conventional replication of popular independent companies such as Amblin Entertainment, who produced the 1990 horror thriller Arachnophobia, or Image Movers Productions, producing the early 2000s thriller What Lies Beneath. The production card uses a diegetic futuristic sound that follows the dynamic movement of the light that highlights the text. The highlighting animation was similarly adopted by Castle Rock Entertainment, producing popular psychological thriller films such as Misery, Fracture, and Malice. The use of a physical light attempting to highlight the title Blink Productions could be symbolic of the horror genre, specifically where torches are conventionally used as an aid for the victims of the film. These are seen replicated within Fright Night, As Above, So Below, and Oculus.